Pettyjohn Electronics started as a dream back when I was in high school. I'll never forget that moment. I was just pulling out of the movie theater. It was the Friday after Thanksgiving, and I was like, man, this might actually happen.
It's interesting, Pettyjohn Electronics was really birthed around Steven's idea. All I brought to the table was a belief in who he was and his idea, and then gave him some resources to really see that come to fruition.
6 months later, we released our first pedal, the pre-drive. Nothing like it in the world today, and it came from this dream, this idea that was just sitting in my heart for years.
The Bible says we reap what we sow, and I really believe that the best place we can sow our time, energy, and resources is into one another. This guy had thought this idea through and through, and all he needed was somebody to believe in him and give him some resources and time and money to make that idea become a reality.
It came together finally because I had someone to come alongside me and say, let's do it. Let's whatever it takes, this is a good idea. I want to get behind it, and let's work together and let's do it.
We were just overwhelmed. We started getting orders in. Pretty soon, one dealer leads to another dealer. When am I gonna wake up? Somebody pinch me, because I'm living out my dream. And not just my dream, Steven's dream.
Working with Chris has been not just about the initial idea empowerment, but this relationship that we've come together, and through this relationship, he's brought strengths, I've brought strengths, and together as a team, we're really coming out with some really, been able to really do some really neat things in the industry.
Pettyjohn Electronics is really just a great story and example of how two people come together and really, as Ephesians 4:16 talks about, are joined and connected.
During this whole, the whole Pettyjohn story, the biggest moments for me are at the beginning. The most pivotal is when I get the text from Chris Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, and says, hey, let's talk about this idea. The time when I talk to my wife and she goes, go for it. I'm with you. I know it's gonna be hard. I know we're gonna be sowing a lot of time, but I believe in this and I think you should do it. That ride in my dad's truck and him going, I think you should go study electrical engineering so you could build guitar pedals one day. These are all pivotal moments that I trace back that have resulted in Pettyjohn Electronics being a reality today. I think at the core of empowering one another is love. Love bears all things, hopes all things. You know, this whole idea that does not seek its own, that we're looking for the best in one another, and we're gonna see it through.